So I know some show and tell videos can be kind of boring, but I have some stuff here that are straight from the height of my collecting days as a kid from the mid to late 80s. I went and cleaned out. So our house that we grew up in, my parents still own. They have the downstairs rented, but the upstairs is kind of still has all our junk in it. And so earlier this week, I was there cleaning out a lot of the upstairs so we can rent out the whole place, the downstairs and the upstairs. And so my old room is basically like a time capsule. So I hauled out most of the stuff that was in there, and just some neat stuff. Some stuff I totally forgot I had. Let's start with this cool calendar. I do not remember this at all. It's a 1989 baseball cards calendar. Just says rookies, and just this is cool. So it starts off with some, in January, February, you have the, some older rookies, old the Leaf, Jackie Robinson, the Honus Wagner, and then you have, and Mantle and Mays rookies, and then it goes through the years, and it's just neat to see what was the, iconic cards there. What the key rookies were like when I was a kid. So it was like, as you get towards of course, here's some awesome. So the Andre Dawson 77 rookie is kind of in the background compared to the Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy was the more key rookie back when I was a kid. And then here, look at this. It's 84. 84 was all about Mattingly with the Donruss Topps and Fleer, and then you go, and then here we have all the, look at some of the couple of, you have, Strawberry, Eric Davis, Wally Joyner are kind of your featured mid 80s rookies. That's kind of cool. The traded, it's faded, or like it's in the background. I don't know why they did some in color and some not, but the Tim Raines Topps traded. And then some minor league rookies, which, man, I wish I'd picked up these back in the day. And then here we go. Kevin Seitzer, Mike Greenwell, Wally Joyner, as well as the Bo Jackson and the McGuire. But it's crazy to see. Those were the, Greenwell rookies were just so hot in 87. And here, now you're going to laugh at these. So I did collect stacks of Matt Noakes and Mark Grace rookies. And so look who we have here. We have, and then like in 88, Ellis Burks and Benzinger. So here's the Burks rookie. You have Greg Jeffries, Roberto Kelly, Matt Noakes, Al Leiter, and the Mark Grace rookie. So it's just it was just hilarious to look through and see like these, these were the hot rookies, like, according to this calendar. And it was just, so it's cool. I'm glad I saved this. You're gonna laugh at this. So so I used to love, before internet, I used to love clipping out paper clippings and when I always say that it was Reggie and Rose were everything back then. A lot of these articles are Reggie Jackson and Pete Rose, like cutouts. So here's the binder. It says it was written in 1985. So this was my school binder that I converted to holding these newspaper clippings. I don't know if you could see that. Just so I wrote, Kansas City Royals, Boston Red Sox, Wade Boggs, 49ers rule, A's rule. So typical. So in '85, I was 13 years old, and so there's my old binder, and then inside, so there's just some cool, so here's the World Series win for the Royals. I loved the Royals, loved George Brett when I was a kid, and then tons of just clippings of Reggie Jackson loses balance after missing pitch. Yeah, that's typical, but so just some cool picks. Dwight Gooden was everything back then. Cool pics of just Oh, here we go. Pete Rose. Boom. When he's back with the Reds. So it says, Juan Samuel of Phillies takes giant step back to first to beat pickoff throw to Cincinnati's Pete Rose. So just cool. And here's another pickoff throw. Here we go. Rod Carew. Reds. These are second pages. I cut out whole articles. Man, Ricky Henderson with the Yankees. That was a shocker for, when he went to the Yankees from the A's. Garvey takes all-star lead. Got some football cutouts. Look at this. Hank Aaron hasn't lost home run swing. Aaron homered in first inning of old timers game. Look at how good he looks. This had to have been. You know what? I didn't save the dates on these. I mean, that's late 80s. I mean, check that out. That's pretty darn cool. And then, this is cool. I love this. I didn't know they did this at the same time, basically, but Seaver 300th victory and Rod Carew 3,000th hit. So I cut out that, and then just tons of. Who we have here? We have oh, that's kind of cool. McCovey as a first base coach. Kingman losing his bat. Oh, and look at this. Rookies of the year for, is this 86 or 87? So Rookie of the Year predictions. The year Canseco won it. You have Canseco, Wally Joyner, Incaviglia, Jose Guzman, Jeff Sellers, Juan Nieves, and Ed Correa. And then National League, Todd Worrell, Will Clark, Bob Kipper, Roger Mason, Galarraga, McCullers, and Kurt Stillwell. So, I mean, if you collected back then, you remember collecting based on, articles like this of, who's hot. More Pete Rose. Here's a cool Mattingly pick. And like I said, I'm not going to run through all these, but there's so many of these are like, here's Clemens. What do we got here? Carlton. Remember I said I was at the, if you didn't see a video from like a couple months ago, I was at Carlton's 4,000th strikeout game when he was with the Giants. And then other funny articles. And more Carew, more Reggie. Oh, here we go. This was iconic when we're like, wow, Pete Rose is the manager and player. And then so a big start in pursuit of Ty Cobb. So this was, in the mid 80s, it was all about Pete Rose's Ty Cobb hit record chase. So this is a cool, I'm glad I clipped this one out. That is just, it's historic. Oh, and then check these out. Look at this. Collecting the classics. Baseball buffs find that fun is all in the cards. Look at that, an old article about baseball cards. April 21st, 1987. It shows the values. Look at this. Mickey Mantle 69 says value $40 right there. So just neat stuff. Oh, and then here more Pete Rose. One hit away from history. This is just, here's another cool Pete Rose. So that was another thing that I found, and I'm glad I saved all these. And then some other cool stuff. I found I knew I had two of these. Here's the second Pete Rose price guide. And my Bible each year were these baseball card price guides that came out early in the year. And each year they got bigger and bigger and bigger. So this one's from 86. Here's 84. These price guides, I love these. This is 80. I don't see what this is, but that's a cool one. Got this at a Giants game. The surf books. If you look on eBay, there's some for each team. So if you have a team where it goes through, it shows all the baseball cards of each team each year and talks about that year of that team. Now this is kind of cool. Yeah, this is weird. My, as I break it, my dad never built anything, and I don't know how, but I remember went in the garage one night and he built, because I wanted a baseball card holder or sorter, so I'd sort by each team. And my dad made this. This is like the only thing he ever made. And I don't know what gave him the idea, or, I mean, he was the least handy, like anybody who fixed things, or the person who, when I was practicing pitching, who would, get down in a catcher squat was my mom. And she would fix things and everything. My dad didn't do any of that. And then he made this baseball card holder. So this is special. I saved it. And then here's just a couple more cool things. Oh, you guys remember these? I loved these doggone cards here. There they are. You guys remember these? And I'm so shocked they don't have more value, because they, I have my old Beckett's, Canseco on the front. Because imagine how condition sensitive these are, being so big. I loved buying packs of these. I forgot how many came per pack, but in 84 and 85 they made, and this was the chase in 85. Look at that, a Gooden rookie in the large. So these are awesome. Cool Mattingly. So it's the same exact pick as that year's Topps cards, but in bigger form. And yeah, that's cool. The Ryan. So these were neat. So I found those, and then here's something cool. I still have the original box. It has my old address, got shipped to me, and so I loved all the oddballs and serial series and different things like that. So here's, I guess, I don't know, I don't remember how or what, but you could send away for the ones that came, the Purinas that came in the Cookie Crisp, you could send away for a uncut sheet. So this might be the whole, I don't know if this is the whole set. Let's look at the numbers. I don't know how many were in the set. Yeah, maybe there was only 15, but anyways, the uncut sheet of Ralston Purina Cookie Crisp 1987 cards. So that's kind of neat. And then I have some other, like I said, all the oddball stuff. So these are off of, I think this is off Kraft Mac and Cheese Home Plate Heroes. So I had cut out the sides of the Kraft boxes. So, I mean, people do, I mean, you'd have to cut out real careful, but you see some of the stuff get graded at PSA. There's Ryan. So if I cut it carefully enough, it might be, worth sending in to get graded. That's my old baseball stickers. I got this from a classmate. It's a 6-card panel of 1980 Topps. I mean, it's all folded. It was folded when I got it, of checklists from 80 Topps, and then some other sheets of things. Round Table Pizza gave away Warrior stuff. Some more little like strips of basketball and Niners strips. So just some cool stuff I grabbed and brought back with me. So just a quick show and tell of just some neat old stuff that I'm glad I kept, and I'm gonna keep keeping them. And it's not for the value, it's neat. I mean, that I'm glad I kept this stuff. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for looking through this stuff with me.